50 times, so my mouth's a little dry. You guys are wondering, this is an EOS? No. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this makeup look for all of you. This makeup look is very, very easy. I use I'm just combing out the brows to make sure that all the hairs are lying in the same direction. So I'm starting at the base of the brow and then moving upward. Very light strokes at first. And I apply more pressure towards the middle part of the brow, so this part, because this is where I want it to be the thickest. So I want it to be thinner over here and thinner out here, but thicker in here. And as I do that, I spoolie out my brow because I want to get rid of harsh lines and make sure the product is evenly distributed throughout the brow. Sometimes I do draw a line here, like towards the tail of the brow, which I will do, but I want to make sure the hairs are lying in the same direction before I draw a line, because I want it to be as natural as possible. Real light strokes towards the front. The brow pencil redefine that front line again, and then fill in where it's sparse. And I always do brows before foundation, because when I do brows after foundation, I have to take out the foundation, and then when I put product on top of the brow, the foundation tends to make my eyebrows appear grayer and not as pigmented as I would like them to be. I do the same thing on the other eyebrow. For eyeshadow primer today, I'm going to use the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. And this came with the palette, the Lorac palettes, except for the Pro Mega 2 palette and like all their Mega palettes. They don't come with these, but with their Lorac Pro, the original Pro, and then the Pro 2 and the Pro 3, they all come with an eye primer. I've been loving this eyeshadow primer. I'm probably going to end up with a full size because I love it so much. It keeps your eyeshadows on all day. It's amazing. It's a very cream colored eyeshadow primer. I'm going to put that on my eyelid. And I'm blending that out with my M224 from Morphe. And this is going to keep our eyeshadow from fading or patching off. So I'm just patting it on the eyelid itself and then on the brow bone. Next, I'm going to jump into the Lorac Pro 3 palette, and I'm going to take E55 brush from Sigma Beauty, and I'm going to take Blanc, this white shade, on my brush and put that all over the eyelid. And I'm also going to put some on the brow bone. And this is also going to help with blending out later. And it's also going to help our mascara from transferring. That's why I put some on my brow bone. I'm going to take my M518 from Morphe, and I'm going to take Canva and just put that in the crease. This is like our transition before the real transition color. And I'm just going back and forth in the crease in windshield wiper motions. And I'm keeping my eye open as much as possible because I have slightly hooded eyes, so I don't want the shadow to get on the lid. With that same brush, my M518, I'm going to take Terracotta, and I'm going to put that as our transition shade, the real one. I'm going back and forth, and this is very important because it allows other shadows to blend nicely over top of this transition. And you could just put this on, but I really wanted a nice base for this. I've been having problems with my mascara transferring. And these shadows are really creamy and really easy to work with. If you're a beginner, I highly recommend Lorac shadows. So I'm going back and forth and also bringing down the shadow into the outer corner, making sure the crease is nice and prepped. Now I'm going to take my E13 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to take clay. And this brush is a bit denser than clay, and I'm going to put that right over top of Terracotta. And this is a really great brush to get into the crease, and it really distributes product evenly, not like one area has more than another. So this is just helping my crease be deepened. As you can see, my eyes are still open. I'm leaving them open because I really want that color to be concentrated on the perimeter of the eyes. So not necessarily in the crease because you want a gradient effect there. So I'm starting on the outer corner and working my way inward in windshield wiper motions. I'm going to take my E35 brush from Sigma, and I'm going to blend those two colors together, blend them out. This is a key part of eyeshadow because you want everything to be nice and gradient, and you want everything to be seamless. I'm also taking some of that clay and putting it on the outer edge. And I'm angling my brush this way. And I'm holding it like this, like halfway down the barrel. And for this, I'm going to slightly close my eye so I can really get in there and angle the brush that way. 514 brush from Morphe. This is one of my favorite brushes to really get into the crease and really blend out shadow and really concentrate shadow in the crease. I'm going to take Decay brown color right there and just a tiny bit, like that much, put that on the outer corner, placing the shadow right there, and then just keep building up the shadow until I am satisfied. And that's another thing about shadow, is that you don't want to put too much down at first, because if you put a lot down, it's going to be really hard to blend out. And these shadows are also really pigmented, so you only need a little bit. And just putting that on the outer edge. And these shadows work really well together. So creating a look with this palette is not hard at all. I'm going to take this Target Up and Up brush, and this is just a flat shader brush from their Up and Up collection, and I'm going to take Amethyst, this nice dark purple color-ish maroonish color, and put that on the outer corner. Lightly pressing on the outer edge. And you want to pat down the color and then feather it up towards the crease. And this is a really great way to pack on color without spreading it around too much. Now I'm going to take my clean E30 brush and just blend that out. You always want to blend. That is very, very key. Making your eyeshadow look gradient and seamless. I'm going to take my M210 brush from Morphe. Now I'm going to delve into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in that glow. And I'm going to take some bubbly and put some on the entire eyelid. Carbon Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, and this is going to really intensify the shadow. And the flat brush really helps to apply product evenly. So I'm very, very happy with it. I wish they would make that highlighter into like an eyeshadow pan, because that would be amazing. Now I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm going to take my Too Faced Hangover RX primer as always, and I'm going to apply that to the perimeter of my face. Just got a new one of these. Oh, fresh tube of primer. Yes. And I'm going to blend that out with my G39 brush from Morphe. I might put some where I get dry, so on my nose as well. And for my other primer, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer primer, the mattifying version. Sometimes I like to look a little bit more mattified. Okay, for foundation, you guys know, you already know, it's basically my favorite foundation of all time. Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm going to mix that with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation in Creamy Natural. And you don't have to mix two foundations, but I just like how this foundation works on my skin. I'm going to take my Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. Love this foundation. Yeah! Foundation on my shirt and in my hair. I'm going to use my G2 brush from Morphe to blend that out. Found my Morphe sponge, so I'm just going to blend that out onto my face. Sponges work best with these two foundations. Jaclyn Hill recommended to blend out with a brush and then a sponge. This is going to give you the most flawless coverage. So now I'm going to take my Too Faced again and put a little bit more on. And this is really going to help you achieve a flawless base. I think it'll last a little bit longer because I used the brush at first. So that's always a plus. Also, another tip, do not wear a black shirt when putting on foundation. You're putting on foundation, because if you drip, it's going to be noticeable. Alright, for concealer today, I'm using the Born This Way concealer in Fair. My favorite concealers ever. It smells like coconut. Ugh. At first, I didn't think it smelled like that. It does good. It does not crease on me. It does not dry on me. It's so good, guys. If you haven't tried this concealer yet, I highly recommend it. And I've heard good things about the Tarte Shape Tape. So let me know if I need to try that, because I've heard good things about it. I feel like I do need to, but I want to do these videos for you guys. I want to do things that you guys want to see on this channel. You guys motivate me. So another tip to getting a flawless face is to also conceal imperfections and discoloration. So that's what I'm doing here, and also highlighting, so getting rid of dark circles. And then I don't have too many zits right now, so I really don't have to do that. Take my beauty blender again and blend it in. And I'm dragging down the concealer so my under eye doesn't get too cakey. And this concealer really gives the face a glow, just like the foundation. Now I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder in translucent extra coverage and bake with this. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. And I'm using an E53 brush from Morphe to do that. This is a part of the old Elite collection. Really want to try some of the new brushes. So I'm just putting that in the areas where I didn't put the Airspun. And I want to wipe some of the Airspun away. This is a very key part of setting your foundation so it lasts all day. Contour, I'm going to take my Benefit Cheekathon palette. I'm going to use Hoola and my M530 from Morphe. I did an in-depth contouring video, so I will put that over here so you guys can watch it. And I basically go in depth about nose contouring, face contouring, and how to do it. So I won't really talk about it much here. I'm going to take the same bronzer and bronze the rest of the face with my M527 from Morphe. And now I'm going to go in with my E48 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to take my NYX HD finishing powder and dust away the remaining Airspun. Alright, and I'm also going to contour my nose with Hoola, and I'm going to use my E27 brush from Morphe. Now I'm going to set all this down with Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. For liquid liner today, I'm using my NYC eyeliner, and this is one of my favorite eyeliners ever, liquid liners. I do like the NYX one, but I feel like this is a lot easier for me to use. I'm doing small strokes, making sure to concentrate the product on the eyelid itself or on the lash line. So you don't want a lot of product when you create your line for your wing, and you want to follow tip of your Now I'm going to take some L'Oreal Stylist Brow Plumper and put that through my brows. I'm going to take some Sin from Urban Decay and put that in the inner corner of my eye. And also on the brow bone. And I'm using an M431 from Morphe to apply that. For blush, I'm going to use Luminoso from Milani. This is one of my favorite blushes ever. And I'm going to take that on my E4 brush from Morphe. Used to use this one all the time. Haven't used it in a while. So I moved back home from college, so now I have all my stuff that was at my apartment. And this was one of them. So I'm just dusting it on my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to take Urban Decay's Sin again, and I'm going to use my M501 from Morphe to apply that. Now I'm going to curl my lashes with my Tarte eyelash curler as always. I'm going to take my matte Matic liner from L'Oreal in the shade Ultra Black and line the outer third of my eye. It's a very black liner. I forgot about this too. A really long time. And I'm also going to tightline with it. Now I'm going to take ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner in Honeydew and line the inner third of my eye. This is a nude liner, one of my favorite nude cream liners ever. For mascara, I'm going to take Tarte's Tartiste mascara. This has been one of my favorite mascaras lately. I'm going to spray my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to set the makeup down. For lipstick today, I'm using ColourPop's Ultra Satin Lip in Magic Wand. And for lip gloss, I'm going to take the lip gloss by Gerard Cosmetics and Shaaanxo. and this is in the shade Candy Kiss. Lip gloss on in the dark. I don't know why you would, but whatever. And this is the final look. Make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth because last time I did and I didn't know. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below with what tutorial you would like to see next on this channel. I hope to do some more technical tutorials like this where I break down like the steps that I'm doing and what I'm using and how I use the product and things like that. So if you guys like that, give this video a thumbs up and it'll let me know if you want to see more of these type of videos where I break down what I'm using and how I use the product and giving you guys tips and tricks about how to use products and things like that and really get the most out of the product. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Those are all over here as always. And yeah, I'm on Instagram a lot. I post an MOTD almost every day. If you guys want to see what my makeup is for that day, just check Instagram. It's on there. And I always put my thumbnails on there before I upload the video, so you guys can check that out there. And I'm always on Snapchat where I take you behind the scenes of my filming and throughout my day or show you guys a product that I've been loving. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely day, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Subscribe before you leave, and I will see you all on Monday with a brand new video. Bye! My Cheekathon palette from Benefit, and I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer and just take that on my brush like I always do, and you know, take a fair amount and then blend that in with my Real Techniques complexion sponge, which I love. And this is a great foundation.